Chat, what's going on, baby? What's going on? We're back. We're here. The mic is unmuted. Ready to party. That's what's up. Thank you so much for being here. Looks like the whole squad is here. I also noticed earlier CC was snapping with the gifted sub. So let's just start with that. Pigeons and birds in the chat for CC, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate you as always. Who is all here? We got Trisha, we got Gutter Junk, we got Tina Butts, Hot Glugon, of course, Rhiannon, Amanda Zahn is here, Java Doodles in the house, a legend in the house, folks. Put your hands together, please. BMX Bandit, actually, you guys are all legends. What am I saying? Come on, IDK is here, Zodiac Leopard. Wait, I am muted? No, I'm not muted. Tell Zodiac I'm not muted. Who else is here? Apostrophe S? That's a great name. Shakalicious is here, of course. Pigeon Poetry is here. CC, what's good? Adam Golan is here. I'm only in the right ear? Oh yeah, look at that. I see it. Maybe Zodiac only has their right ear pod in. Okay, hang on. Let me fix that. It could be fixed. Test. Is that good? Okay, my bad. Thank you for the heads up. Okay. Who else is here? Mrs. Is MRS Mrs. or Miss? I forget. Mrs. Lisa Crow is here. Carrie, Swanky Swede, Scott Slitter, Water Phoenix, Gummy, Amber Kinsey, Trippin' T-Rex, Comrade Dad. What's going on? Leah Smith. Who else is all here? Wally Gamer. What's going on? T. Lewis, IDK, Staley. Hope I got your name right. Welcome to the chat. The Shy pronounced as Sky. Oh, the Sky. There you go. Thank you. See? Why don't you just tell me how to pronounce it in the name? And then I don't have to wonder. Happy Wheezy is here. What's going on? Jason Jordan, Victory Scott, what's going on? Some guy is here. Shout out some guy. Okay, let's kill the music. Thank you for being here, everybody. Mossy K. What is going on, baby? Little roll call as we always do, of course, as must be done, with a little slow zoom that I always forget is running. Today, the plan is to check out, we're going to do a little bullet time breakdown. So we're going to work through the session. For those of you who have not heard the song yet, Titan Note is here. What's going on, Titan Note? Toast Point, what's up? Let's see. We're gonna go through the project file, but I guess I feel like everyone here has heard the song, or should we play it? What do we think? No. It's not. Well, it's new. It's new relative to the other ones, Gutter Junk. I guess it's not that new. A Hungry Cat is here. What's going on? Shall we play it? Okay. The people have spoken. Let's play it. I'm gonna throw on the little lyric video because I feel like that was cool. Let me know if you want us to do more. Oh, there's the. Hang on. Let me get to my channel. There's our stream. Let me know if we should do more of this like CRT TV stuff. I find it fun. Okay, here we go.
Leave a mess at the town. I lost my shit and smashed my phone. And honestly, I never felt so good. I packed my bag and cashed my check. I guess there was a disconnect, an emptiness I never understood. I'll call you when it's over, and now I'm better on the other side. eyes on me, your eyes on me. Now watch this. I'll call you when it's over, and now I'm better on the other side. When everything is slow, I see it all in bullets. All around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody to talk to, I'm high up a rocket. Didn't wanna stop, now I don't wanna stop it. I feel like I never thought I could. I see it all in bullets. All around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody to talk to, I'm high up a rocket. Didn't wanna stop, now I don't wanna stop it. I feel like I never thought I could.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, in the chat. All the love. Appreciate you guys. So the plan today is to do a little breakdown. So kind of just walk you through, like I've done with all the other singles, by the way. If you're new here and you haven't caught all the streams, there is a way to find the old streams. They are unlisted, but they're in a public playlist on my profile. And I've done breakdowns of Just Love, You Know Me, and Trust Issues. So if this is your kind of thing, you're into the geeky stuff, you're a producer maybe, or you're into making music in general, or you just like how things are made and you want to know, then check those out. And today we're doing another one. We're doing the bullet time one. And so yeah, just let's dig into it. Sammy said song has been my anthem since it dropped. Thank you, Sammy. I feel like I saw a couple new names pop up in the chat while I was reading there. Goddess, Moon Freya's here. What's up, Moon Freya? Said I probably can't stay long, but gotta support. Thank you, Moon Freya. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you didn't leave before I saw your chat here. Let's see. What are people saying? Oh, Trisha here with the 10. Thank you so much, Trisha. Trisha says, sorry I can't hang today, but wanted to thank you for the new song. It means so much to me and a lot of us that we're in the stream while it was being worked on. That's right. Yeah, we worked on this so many months ago, forever ago. Guys, pigeons and birds in the chat for Trisha. Thank you so much for the 10. Valued key member of the community. Appreciate you. Also, for anyone who got gifted a sub earlier, way earlier, if you happen to be here when you got your sub gifted or you're here now, say thank you. Anyway, looks like I've got to record on the Sony, which I forgot to do, so that's a good reminder. That's not supposed to show up on that screen, but what are you going to do? Okay, so, Carrie asks, how do you mostly come up with your songs? Do you start with the lyrics or the beat? Also, how do you know which lyrics are good and with which beat? This is a good question, Carrie. So this particular song was written with some friends of mine. And so Charlotte and Jason, for those of you guys who know, Charlotte Cardin. And so when we write together, that's kind of a different flow. Oftentimes it's like we start with just conversation, we're catching up, we're talking, we're venting. It's almost like a therapy session. And then, so one thing catches and then we start making stuff and the ideas come from kind of that conversation. You could start it any which way, I would say, Carrie. You could start with the beat and write lyrics to it. You could write lyrics and then make a beat. You could start on the piano, on the guitar, on a cappella, and each of those different ways is going to lead you down a different path and is going to yield a different result. And the more you do all of those different kind of recipes for starting a song, the more you kind of know, like, oh, when I start in this mindset, this thing happens. And then you can have fun playing with the recipe and going kind of like, okay, well, what if we use an instrument that I never used before? What does that make me write? What version of me emerges when I try that? I hope that answers your question. It's kind of, you could do anything you want. And as far as how you know which lyrics are good with which beat, I mean, I think that's just like an ear you develop over time. You just sing the lyric to the beat, and then I like to record it. I like to record it and then listen back. And when I listen back, I either get the spark or I don't. And if I don't get the spark, I just keep trying. And sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it never happens. Sometimes it happens right away. But that's the thing. You got to learn how to tune into that ear, and catch it like that. So yeah. Um. Oh, Wolverine said, "Will you please, 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 please release a full acoustic version of Just Love?" Honestly, I'm not opposed to it. I'm open to that idea for sure, Wolverine. Gutter Junk asks, Gutter Junk, I don't have answers for that question yet. There's a lot of things going on right now in the Lubelin world behind the scenes that I actually can't talk about, which are keeping me very busy. But yeah, I'm not opposed to that, especially if there's a lot of demand, So let me know what you guys think. I want to also just do more like acoustic performance videos in general for like reels and shorts and stuff. But yeah. Rhiannon said people are coming up with merch ideas in the Discord. That's what's up. That's a great opportunity to plug the Discord for anybody who's here who's like, wow, all these people are so cool. I wish this party lasted forever. I got great news for you. The party does last forever. The Discord is the coolest, chillest vibe on the internet. Tina Butts, thank you so much. Just dropped the link. Gutter Junk is there and he is the coolest. So there you go. That's if that doesn't sell it for you, then I don't know what will. Pull up to the Discord. Trust me. Moko said, is there anything difficult at making acoustic versions, or is it just removing the lyrics? Or are you thinking, you might be thinking of an instrumental version, Moko, but which also, I guess, I don't know, we could do that too, but acoustic version would be just me singing with like a guitar or something. And so then I have to kind of practice and stuff. And like, to be honest with you guys, I'm trying to get better at it. But the truth is I'm not like a natural performer. It takes me a really long time to learn parts and stuff. Kukorika, I hope I'm saying that right, said Tiny Desk concert would be crazy with Charlotte. Facts. Actually though. NPR, come on. Yeah, that would be awesome. I know it's gonna happen at some point. Like, it's inevitable. I feel like. I feel like those Tiny Desk is great for these like natural talents who just fucking crush consistently. CC with the 28 months. Guys, pigeons and birds in the chat for CC. 28 months. How? So loving Bullet Time. Libelin is beautiful. Thank you so much, CC. Appreciate you. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Time just keeps ripping by. That is unreal. Pigeon Poetry with the 2 months as well, guys. Pigeons and birds in the chat for Pigeon Poetry. Thank you so much as well. Pigeon says, 5 words. Got me feeling ways, bro. Plus more words. This is very applicable to music too. The sincerity shines through. That's what's up. Thank you so much, Pigeon. Appreciate you. Another great member of the community. And another great reason to join the Discord. If you're not on there already. Sample Wizard said, I had Mark Rebier here in town where I live yesterday, and now Lubelin is streaming today. Hey. That's how it's got to be. Mark Rebier, the legend. That's cool. Did you go check it out? Was it good? I feel like he's just like a machine, but I feel like also his shows are like never the same twice kind of thing, which is so cool. That's so impressive. He's really like a different breed. There's absolutely no one like him. Am I going to show? Delusional asks, are you going to show how you made Just Love? I actually already did. So if you go to actually, let's go see if I can find it myself. I keep telling you guys how to find it, but if you go to my channel, it's a secret. It's like a little secret door. If you go to my channel and you go to playlists, and you go to full stream VODs, here you will find unlisted stream VODs. They're unlisted because I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's a whole thing. But anyway, they are accessible. They're publicly accessible. They're just not like in my main feed of videos. And if we look back here, this is how I made Trust Issues. This is how I made You Know Me. And here it is, how I made Just Love right here. So I do a little breakdown there. Hopefully it's got what you're looking for. And hopefully it's not too long. Obviously it's a bit long, but it's not 3 hours of just love. We do a little chatting at the start and we do some chilling at the end. So it's probably we probably spent like an hour and a half, looking at the files. So yeah. I think my chat froze again, but that's okay. Let's get into this. Oh, that's right, Cece. Another reason to join the Discord. Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern time. There is a watch party, and the chat is slowly working their way through all the old streams. There was a like 4-month phase where I was streaming twice a week on Twitch, so there's quite a bit of content. And during that time, I was working on this album, so there's a ton of really cool stuff in there to check out. Okay. Let's see. Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the drums down here. So honestly, this song kicked my ass production-wise and mix-wise. It was really hard. The Wolverine, thank you for the $2. Said acoustic just love. I'm literally begging. I hear you, Wolverine, and I appreciate that. That okay. We'll see, but maybe, yeah. I'm very strongly considering it. Basically, after the album comes out, by the way, album, haha, no worries, is coming out December 6th. It's gonna have 12 songs, and then later after that, a little but it's completely different thing, maybe, with like a few of the different versions of songs, so maybe that could be on there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's see, we got these drums. So honestly, the core of it is this drum break here, which I'm doing quite a bit to. Let's say we turn off all these effects. What does it sound like straight up? It's a pretty saucy thing. But then, yeah, put a little more sauce on it. Kind of just actually getting some stuff out of the way here. I got a transient shaper. Looks like I'm killing some of the sustain. Little flanger. That's what makes it kind of... That's what's giving that effect. If I remove that... Probably easier to hear on headphones. But then with it on... And here, if I turn up the intensity, you'll probably hear it better. Oops. What? That's crazy. That was weird. I don't know why. Anyway, so that's... let me just undo that. Yeah, so that's that. And then some saturation. There's an EQ here. I'm just taking out a lot of low end because I'm filling in that bottom end with a kick drum, which I think is here. Yeah. So I'm just basically adding a kick drum. I'm also adding a bit of a snare layer just to give it a little more bite. So if you want to hear just the kick and the drum and the snare sample, they're just adding, especially the snare is just adding a little more kind of frequency content without the snare. Just a little too wimpy. especially when you have the lead vocal come in. A lot of this stuff doesn't work on its own, but then once you layer in everything, it makes sense. I'm also convinced that this, yeah, why do I hear fighter jet noises? That is definitely the flanger on this like super processed drum loop. So yeah, I'm definitely also like pretty sure that there are a lot of people out there who would have figured this out better than I did. I felt like I was really, um, this one really challenged me. It's kind of a whole separate thing. We will absolutely get to the underlick, gutter junk. Um, and then for the chorus, same drums, but the samples are being processed differently. So the snare layer has a little more body to it. The drum break is a little more distorted. I'm doing a little more to it in terms of EQ. I'm opening up at the top here a little more. This is probably for the vocal, just a little space for the vocal because it's a very dense, noisy kind of loop. And then we add the snare sample. So the snare has a little more bite to it, and then we add this kick sample. Just a little more aggressive than the kick in the verse. And honestly, that's pretty much it. That's kind of the idea. And then in the breaks, I've printed out the drum loop and I'm doing some filtering. So you can see the automation here, and you can see it play out in the EQ here. Let me just do this. It just creates like a sense of building motion in the pre-chorus. So in context.
I'll call you when it's over, and now I'm better on the other side, where everything is slow. I see it all in bullet time.
That's all it is. We're doing the same thing in the intro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the drums. Not much to it because there's so much business in that loop that I really didn't need to do anything else. So that's drums. Someone asked what DAW I'm in. This is Reaper. Oh, someone answered. Thank you, Adam. So, oh yeah, and here there's a crash that's like separate over here. And for anyone who's like a mixing geek also, then I'm like parallel processing the drums through a Shadow Hills compressor. So I think we can solo this. So there's this layer. There's a Shadow Hills and then there's an EQ. And this is just to add a little more bite. So without it, with it, kind of a very subtle thing. Probably not going to come across here. Also, I've turned off all the master bus processing, but that would also have an effect, I guess, on how much you hear all that stuff. But that's kind of it. Oh yeah, and then there's like a slightly different EQ on that for the chorus. So this is the one in the chorus, I think. It's like a little more open, just to add a little more lift. And that's the drums. Okay. Then we got the bass, which is actually a layer of a real bass and a synth bass, so electric bass here. And then here's the synth bass. I felt like the synth for a long time it was just the synth bass, which is nice. It adds like a lot of width and it's kind of like dreamier. But then I was missing a little bite in the center. So this is kind of like to fill out the middle and kind of make it feel a little more sturdy. So that, and then chorus has a slightly different synth bass for some reason. No, That's the same instrument. I think I don't know why they're on separate tracks. It ended up being the same thing. That's the bass. And then, weirdly, I'm using a side-chained spectral EQ thing, and the lead vocal is eating into the bass. And honestly, don't know that that's necessary. Oh, and then there's this EQ on the bass that I was using for a while. It's like a Pultec style thing. If you're into the geeky stuff, basically, it like you add and remove bass frequencies at the same time, but in a different way, and it like has a certain effect. So if I take it off, it sounds like this. And then if I turn it on, just in the way down in the bottom end, you can feel it. Adam asked, do you use Track Spacer ever? I don't use Track Spacer, but I do use this particular plugin basically as Track Spacer. I like this one. This is almost like a Soothe-esque plugin, and what I like about it is you can have a really tight attack on it, which sometimes is really useful for that kind of sidechain thing where you're trying to get out of the way, and sometimes a few milliseconds is too much to actually get out of the way. So that's the bass. Then we move up. We got some piano here, which is quite a fucking recipe to this. I think there's probably too much fucking shit going on in this song. But let's say we turn off all these effects. We got the keyscape here as one layer of the piano. Sounds like this. Very straight, kind of simple, clear tone. Sounds very lovely, but kind of lacks character. Then you have this one, which has a little more character, but it's a little more muffled. This is from Spitfire. You can hear like the pedals and all the kind of noisy bits and pieces. But what I like is when you combine them together, you kind of get best of both worlds. Nice clear tone, but still some character, something to make it interesting. And then there's a whole fucking whack of effects that, let's just remove these so I can kind of turn them on one by one. And you can see what kind of obnoxiously ridiculous signal chain this is. So step one, take out a bunch of low end. Because the bass is handling a lot of that. We're also taking out a lot of low mid because the mix is super dense with the drums and everything. There's just so much shit going on that we're just trying to take out as much as we can get away with. Maybe we took out too much. I don't know. So that's the first layer. Whoops. And then like a LA2A style compressor, which just, to me, always makes sense on a piano, adds a little bit of bite to the front end. Then we add the flanger, of course, as we must. So now you feel the dreaminess coming in. And we add some saturation. Pretty subtle. Just a little bit of more body. More saturation. Now we're starting to really feel it. It's also just getting louder. Then we have, what are we doing here? Here we're reducing the width. So if you're on headphones right now, this is without it, full width. And then this is reducing the width. This is a new thing I started doing. I realized that if everything is wide, then nothing is wide. And so sometimes if you don't want to turn an element down, but you don't want it to take up so much space, you can do that by just making it less wide. And then the other things that are wide suddenly get more room to breathe. Then, okay, here we go. There's another EQ. I'm dipping some, what is this, 350 hertz. Just a little more, clearing a little more space in the low mids. And then a DS EQ, which I'm probably using as an actual, trying to handle a little more of that low end. We're starting to get into unnecessary territory here. And then another EQ on top of that, taking even more low end out. Fucking surely not the best way to have handled that, but sometimes when I'm working, it is easier to just pile on top of what I have than it is to start kind of like breaking down and figuring out what the hell was happening before. What's up, Babs? Moon. Oh, whole whack of new people pulled up. David. Monster Mangler. What's going on? Squalugal. What's going on? Sample Wizard. Piccadilly Dally. What's going on? Ariel. Dapper Dogman is here. What's going on? Yeah. Okay, so thanks for pulling up, guys. So that's the piano. It's a little fucked, but you know, we got the job done. Fuck it. At the end of the day, that's what matters, right? It's not always a clean and tidy thing. I a little bit see making a song as like a sprint instead of a marathon, where it's like at the end of the day, you know that like it's going to be done sooner or later. And so sometimes you cut corners to be effective instead of efficient just because the efficiency doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Hello, Pigeon Poetry, guys. Pigeons and birds in the chat for Pigeon Poetry, who just gifted 5 subs. Holy moly, that's loud. If you happen to be in the chat right now and you just got gifted a sub, say thank you. Thank you so much, Pigeon. Appreciate you. Okay, we're finally on Gutter Junk. This is your moment. It's the underlick, baby. So here we go. We're doing more flanger. We got flanger on everything. Maybe that was a mistake, honestly. Too much flanger on this record. I don't know, man. Am I No, the record's good. I gotta let it go. I think sometimes you just go through a lot making a record and you come out of it and you're like not sure if you won or not. You know what I mean? The battle. Anyway, here's the underlick. This is the intro one. I think this is the pre-chorus. Actually don't know why those sound different. And then I think in the chorus we pitch up an octave. Yeah. Yeah, Dapper Dogman said, perfect is the enemy of done. Rhiannon said, Luna perfectionist. Yeah, well, you know me. And Pigeon said, cannot see the wood for the trees. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you got to get in deep, and then it's hard to step out. Thank you, Vinny. Appreciate that. What's an underlick? I don't even remember who said that first, but basically, it's a counter melody. It's really what it is. But I think in pop, the underlick is like, it's like a little melody in the beat that is also a hook. And then you sing your catchy melody on top of that, and then there's kind of like 2 hooks going at once. It's a little bit the idea of the underlick. So now tell us about the overlick. Well, I guess we will get to that. That'll be the lead vocal, I guess. But yeah, so this is I'm pretty sure this is a splice sample. Yep. That I chopped up and made a little melody with, and then put like way too many effects on once again. We're using repitch to change the formant, shift the formant a little bit. So if you listen to without it, it sounds like this. Bit deeper. This makes it a little more like nasal kind of. Then we're doing a little fancy EQ bump at like 1500. This is to make it sound a little bit more like it's like a little broken speaker or something. So without it, shit, it kind of sounds better without. But in the context of the mix, because it's so far back in the mix, this allows it to cut through and you still get that catchy melody. So it's a kind of a necessary thing. Again, it's like these classic, like, it doesn't work on its own, but then in the mix, it needs to be so. Looks like I'm reducing the width here, but I think I'm automating this. Is that right? Yeah. So here in the intro, it's narrow, but then in the rest of the song, we let it take the full width, which is not a huge difference, but. And then we have a DSEQ here that's taken out a bunch of this kind of low mid stuff. Again, that was a lot of what I was doing with this record, was just managing the low mids because everything wanted to live there. So without it, you hear it's like a little more boomy. And then with it, it's a little more thin. So there you go. That's pretty much the underlick. What do we have after that? We got some more piano. Looks like I printed out some piano for the pre-chorus, just to give it a little different treatment. So here we're reducing the width. So without it, it was like this. But by making it like almost mono, we get to set up the chorus, and then we make the chorus feel like it's even bigger. Moko said, is YouTube just sending out stereo data, or why can't I hear the difference in width? Oh, that's a good, well, honestly, if you're referring to the underlick, it was like a very subtle thing. But here just now, like this, you should be able to hear. Let me see if that does look like it's going out in stereo right now. So this is mono-ish, almost mono. It's like 10%. And then this would have been full width. So if you have headphones on, you should be able to hear the difference here. Bab said, I can barely use my phone. It's neat you know how to do this stuff, Lubin. I mean, you know, it's something it's been years and years and years and years and years of working on this stuff. So I feel like, yeah, it's not, it's like anything, you know, it can be learned over time. Okay, so, yeah, so it sounds nicer with the width, but in this case, we're sacrificing how nice it sounds in the pre-chorus, and we're letting the delays, I think, on the vocal kind of take up that space instead. Most of the rest of the production is tight, so we got delays on the sides to keep some of the width, but then this allows us to, when the chorus comes in, it feels really wide because it's contrast. It's all contrast. Otherwise, we steal a little bit of that impact. So that's another thing, man. When you're making art, that's a kind of like sacrifice in the small details for the greater good of the big picture, which is always tricky to do. So that's that. Then what else we got? We got this thing in the chorus, in the second half of the chorus. We got this guy. Again, sounds a bit fucked on its own, but then in the context, it just adds a little more energy. I don't know if you hear it, but it adds a little motion. It adds a little lift because we're really just repeating the same thing twice. So we need something to kind of keep that energy building. And there's also then this pedal note thing. It's just the 1 and the 5. It's my favorite string library. It's called Soft String Spurs. It's a little too like soft of attack and release to play like big melodies on, but for pedal notes it's great because it's got a really nice vibrato to it. So that's that. Some sketch cassette on there, of course. Why not? Probably could have used more sketch cassette on here. And then that's pretty much the instrumentals. Then we fall into the vocals. So we got the lead vocal here, which again, look at this fucking vocal chain. Holy shit. You can tell I was struggling with a mix by how many plugins I have on things. So let's see. Here we got auto tune. We have one EQ. Then we have saturation, de-esser. This is pretty standard. We have a LA2A style plugin that I always like on vocals. Then we're doing some kind of like, I don't even understand really how this plugin works, but it's some kind of EQ based compressor. It's a prismatic compressor. And it just kind of like, I don't know. I liked how it sounded, man. Don't question it. And then we got RVox, which I always use. Some more saturation, another EQ, another DSEQ, and then another EQ. So honestly, like all too much. Okay, I'm chopping off some top end here. I think it was to allow the chorus to feel more open. So without it, very subtle thing. If you're on headphones, you might hear it, but it's like way up in the top end. That's how you know I'm in the weeds. When I'm like doing these like weird little things, I'm hunting for the answer. This is fun. There's the pre-chorus here. Again, like a fuck ton of plugins on the vocal chain. We don't need to get into it, but there's a lot of fun like reverse reverb stuff too.
Never understood. I'll call you when it's over.
Some reverse delays.
And now I'm better on the other side, where everything is slow.
So basically, these are echoes, but they're coming before the sound instead of after. So what you do is you reverse this, you add an echo to it, or delay as we call it, then you print that, and then you reverse that back. And then you get this kind of like, let me add the,
And now I'm better on the other side, where everything is slow. Where everything is slow.
So that's pretty fun. I always like doing that when I can, but it's always, you know, you don't want to go over the top. But I think in this chorus, you just had the room, and it's supposed to feel magical, I guess. It's supposed to kind of have this crazy thing, and we're setting up the chorus. We're trying to build anticipation. So that's what that is. And then we go into the chorus, which we have this lead vocal here.
Walk around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody
Looks like we got a little.
never thought I could. It all in bullet time.
So that's kind of cool. What's this? I see it all. I see it all.
I'm high like a rocket. Didn't wanna
It's kind of a fun thing there. Those should have been in the back vocal section, but I was too lazy and it didn't matter. And then you got the second verse and then it starts over. That's pretty much it. And then, so that's the lead vocals. And then in the back vocals, we've got some dubs here, or what are these? Oh, I forgot about these. I don't even know what section of the song that is.
I packed my bag and cashed my check.
So there you go. So there's a little vocal thing in the background. Then we've got, you know, the main thing, which is this big stack of harmonies for the chorus,
Walk around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody to
which I'm pretty sure is all octave. It's like octave below, octave up. And then there's this little thing down here.
feel like I never thought I could.
I like the melody a lot. It's all fucked up, but you know, it works. And then what else we got here?
Walk around the block, empty.
Okay, so here's the first actual harmony is here, I think.
Walk around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody to talk to, I'm high like a rocket.
So, oh, right. So see, I recorded it one way and then I decided, no, this last note needs to be more conclusive and I just pitched it down.
Go rocket.
So there you go. In context, sounds, oh, and then there's this thing. Which I don't know why I decided to put in the stack with this, but it's getting all processed together, so I can't take it out now. And we added this thing to the end.
Walk around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody to talk to, I'm high like a rocket. Didn't wanna start, now I don't wanna stop it. I feel like I never thought I could.
And then all together.
Walk around the block, empty hands.
Here, wait. I just want to show the, yeah.
Walk around the block, empty hands in my pocket. Nobody to talk to, I'm high like a rocket. Didn't wanna start, now I don't wanna stop it. I feel like I never thought I could.
So there you go. That's the whole fucking shebang. So yeah, what is this? There's a dub. So this is the same pitch as a lead vocal.
Walk around the block, empty hands.
We got the octave.
Walk around the block, empty hands.
And this is also an octave.
Walk around the block, empty hands in my
So, oh, this one's been pitched up because I sang it 2 steps lower before.
around the block.
And I liked how it sounded, but I also needed it to sound real. I don't fucking know. This is one of the ones where it's like, it's just a whole whack of decisions. I'm discovering things as I go here. It's kind of a miracle that this song works at all. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of crazy. We got these guys are back in the chorus. Oh, but they're pitched up now. These are the same guys from over here. Always nice to be able to reuse elements in as much as you can, because one, kind of efficiency, but also like consistency. Like it makes it feel more like one song. You know, if you change too many things in each part, the song can start to feel very piecey, which I have a habit of doing, honestly. And then what the hell is this? Okay, there you go. A little layer on that just to kind of emphasize that, because I always love that little melody. Excuse me. Pigeon Poetry, thank you so much for the 5. Pigeon said, I now shake for vibrato thanks to you. Amazing tip. You are humble about your vocals. Got a great voice. Did you develop that like making music too? Thank you so much. Honestly, it's so funny. You know what? I'm working with a vocal coach now, and I'm gonna have to show her the shaking thing and see if she approves or not. What was I gonna say? I mean, hell, for me, it's like whatever works, especially in the studio. Like in the studio, dude, you just got to do what you got to do, you know. Did I develop my voice like making music? Honestly, I developed my voice pretty late. I think I kind of like. I wish I had taken it more seriously earlier on in my life. It would have been pretty handy to learn how to sing properly way back. Then I started doing like tutorials and downloading courses and that kind of stuff and doing it at home because I'm like obsessed with just trying to do everything by myself. And then now I'm working with a vocal coach and I'm like, shit, I should have done this a long time ago. Bad habits are really difficult to shake. Absolutely. But it's going well. It's going well. And you know, I'm working with what I got and I'm happy now. I'm not 100% happy with where I'm at, but I can get a lot of what I want done with my instrument now, that I couldn't before. Especially if you give me 40 takes. But it's getting better and better. So yeah, I don't know. It's a lifelong journey. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. I guess if anyone has questions, they want me to revisit any sections of the song, I'm happy to check it out. But yeah, Moonfresa, can you explain the vibrato shake? I don't even remember what stream did I do that on. What song did I do? But basically, like, and did we actually use that? I don't know how often I've actually used that, but you can. That's, that's all it is. I did it on Love Look. Yeah, that makes sense. That fucking tracks. Yeah. Anyway, it's honestly just kind of fun to do. Um, I'm sure my vocal coach would be like, but yo, it makes a sound. For me, it's all about making sounds. I don't care if the sound is proper or not. I care if it suits what I'm making. The Wolverine just became a member, guys. Pigeons and birds in the chat for the Wolverine. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And it feels good, right? It feels anyway. So that's bullet time. I guess now it is what was in the, let me check my run a show here. Yeah, I think it's time for the surprise. It's time for the surprise. So as you know, let me set the, as you know, I have an album coming out December 6th called Haha No Worries. And while I can't yet share with you the cover art, we're not there quite yet. I feel like I could give you a little peek. So Hot Glue Gun has put together a little tool here that I'm going to use. And together, you guys are going to decide what you want to see. So this is the Haha No Worries partial album cover art reveal. Here's how we're going to do it. Actually, shit, I still don't know how to set up polls in... Hang on a second here. I'm gonna get into YouTube on down here so I can set up a poll. But the plan is, we're almost there. I wish I could talk and think at the same time. The plan is to go quadrant by quadrant. Don't even try. I tried to talk and then I stopped actually going to where I... Okay, so content, I guess. Live. If I go here. Where's the... How do I get to the chat? I'm gonna set... Oh! I'm gonna set... Oh! I'm gonna set... Oh! Okay, wait. Pop out chat. There we go. So now, okay, here we go. Engage with your audience. Poll. So we're gonna go quadrant by quadrant, and we're gonna start by voting on a letter, and then we're gonna vote on a number, and whichever one of those you choose, that will be the tile that I delete, which will reveal one small section of the Haha No Worries album cover. Chat, are you ready? We're going to start with the green quadrant. I suggest you be strategic about this, by the way. You guys should try to work together to choose the most logical thing. I'm going to set up a poll here. So, which letter? And then I'm going to go A, B, C, or D. And then how do I time this poll? Can I create a timer? No, I just start the poll. Okay, the poll is now running. I don't want to vote because I don't want to influence it, but oh no, I won't be able to see it here anyway. So let's see. We got 27 votes. Oh my God. It's going crazy right now. It looks like C is in the lead at 46%, 45%. I'm going to let it run. Wait, let's hit the millionaire music. There we go. I think what I'm going to do, I don't know how long to leave this poll running for, but the votes are piling in. So it looks like a lot of people are strategizing right now on what to do, but C has a very firm lead. I'm going to give 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to end the poll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops, there we go. So the poll is complete, and you guys have voted on the letter C. So we're going to start with the C. The next poll is for the number. So I'm going to set up another poll here. We're going to go, which number? 1, 2, 3, or 4. I might not run this poll quite as long. I'm going to let you guys strategize on what you want to do. And then I'm going to run the poll. Here we go. Choose wisely. I'm going to throw... I'm going to set myself, I guess, a timer maybe. Can I do that? Timer. I'm going to set a 30-second timer. Oops. Well, now it should be like 15 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds, starting now. It looks like 4 is the strongest contender right now at 53. Number 3 is pretty close. It is absolutely within reach right now. We got 48 votes. Holy shit balls, that's loud. Oh, no, stop. No, I don't want us to start over. Holy shit balls. End poll. Here we go. Oh my Christ, that's loud. Can't do that again. Okay, here we go. So, number 4. So we got C4. C4 is... Oh, I can't edit it while it's in full screen. Well, can I just do... Can I just... Let's take out the ruler. That'll give us a little more space. Can I remove... Can I... Can I view full screen this, maybe? Full screen at least the browser window. So that helps a little, I guess. Okay. Here we go. C4. I'll full screen the thing after. C4. Are you guys ready? Delete. Okay. Here we go. Second quadrant. We're going to set up the poll right now. Second quadrant. That's the pink quadrant. Top right. Start. No, not a Q&A. Hang on. That's the wrong thing. Start a poll. We're going to go A, B, C, or D. And the poll starts now. Consider this wisely, guys. Consider this. Oh wait, no, it's not A, B, C, and D. It's that's not gonna work. E, F, G, H. Here we go. Here goes the poll. All right. I don't know how to time this out. I think I'm just gonna feel it out. Okay. Votes are coming in hot. E is a strong contender. It looks like the chat has a decent consensus here on what they want to do. I'm going to wait another 5, maybe 10 seconds, but I don't see this. I don't see the tide turning on this poll anytime soon, so I don't think it's worth waiting too long. Wait, 3, 2, 1. Okay, E is the clear winner by far, which makes me think that I can kind of guess that the number will also be decisive. Let's set up that poll right now. We got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Here we go. We're voting on the second quadrant, top right. We have the letter E. We're looking for a number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 is in a very strong lead right now at 65%. This is gonna look pretty decisive right now. 3 picking up a little steam, but it looks like 4 is the strongest contender right now. I'm gonna go another 5 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 is the winner. There we have it, folks. All right. So E. Whoa. E4. Here we go. All right. Okay, start strategizing now for the bottom left quadrant. We're going to start with the letters. We got A, B, C, and D. Here we go. We're bottom left quadrant, voting on the letters, the columns. Starting now. Okay. I'm starting to see a strategy. I'm starting to see a strategy emerge here. D, an extremely strong contender. None of the other letters really able to make a dent in that D. It looks like chat knows what they want. I'm gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Lock it in. D it is. D is the clear winner. Let's quickly set up the poll for the numbers now. Now we're looking at 5, 6, 7 or 8. 5, 6, 7, or 8. We're doing the bottom left quadrant. We've already chosen D as the column. Now we're choosing the rows. Starting now. Here we go. Choose wisely, chat. Looks like 5 is in the lead, but 6 is not too far behind, which is interesting. I'm very curious to see where this goes from here. 5 picking up some steam now. I'm going to start counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, folks. So we've got D, and the winning number was, I already forgot. I think it was 5, right? Why is it not showing in the chat? Why is there it is, 5, at 42%. So D5, here we go. This is the letter D. This is the number 5. And are we ready here? Delete. Oops. Delete. Oops. Delete. There we go. All right, we have one quadrant left. We're only removing one more tile. I would like for you guys to think carefully about this. Strategize in the chat. Make up your minds because this is the big one now. Are you guys ready? I'm going to start setting up the poll right now while you guys figure it out. So this is the bottom right quadrant now. So letter, we got E, F, G, and H. Have you guys figured it out? I hope so. Here we go. Poll starts now. This is for the bottom right quadrant. Bottom right, the final quadrant. Okay, here we go. Looks like F is in the lead right now. This is very interesting. I like how kind of aligned the chat seems to be. There's no, there hasn't been really any close ones. G is not far behind, but seems like F is F. Adam Golan says F for balance. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. F it is. Time now for your final vote to choose the final square. We're looking at numbers now. We're looking at 5, 6, 7, or 8. 5, 6, 7, or 8. Choose wisely. This is your final tile that you get to remove. We're voting for the bottom right quadrant, and we've already chosen the letter F. Poll starts now. Okay, 7. A very strong 7. Really? Fascinating. I love it. This is so interesting. Like a very clear, like 70% 7. I love this. I'm really enjoying this. This is fun. Shout out Hot Glugon, who came up with this idea and set it up for you guys. Hot Glugon, the legend, in the chat right now. I mean, I don't think I need to let this run very much longer. It is very clearly going to be number 7. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll is done. Chat has voted. The letter was F. The number was 7. Let's go do it right now. Here's the F column. Here's the 7 row. We're hitting delete. That's it. That's it. Let me full screen it for you. That's what you get. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Of all the ways you could have played it, this might genuinely be very close to the most information you were gonna be able to suss out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, chat. You did a phenomenal job with this. That last vote was genius. The last vote was genius. I really did not see that coming. Good job, guys. And thank you for participating. That was fun. Shout out Hot Glugon. What a great idea. Okay, that was the surprise. That's all I got for you today. I think, let me look at my stuff. We could, let's listen to one song that I thought was crazy. We were watching the most recent season of not True Detective. It's another one. Jeff Russo does the music on it. Damn it. What's the TV show? Fargo. We were watching the most recent episode of season of Fargo, and there was an amazing cover on there. Let's see if we can find it on YouTube, actually. Jeff Russo, and I forget what the singer's name is, but there you go. Toxic, right here. Okay, there's no video. Ooh, is this a clip from the show? Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty vibey. Mind you, I wonder if this has spoilers. Also, probably far more likely to get like DMCA'd. Okay, let's listen to the music. Let's listen to the song. I just thought this was the coolest cover ever. Check this out. Actually, before I start playing the song, I guess I should chat with the chat. Because we just had like a whole moment together, and then I just ignored you guys. Wow. Why is it so loud? Why do I keep turning it up so? I think I messed something up in my setup. Everything's just way too loud. Oh, I know why I ignored you guys, because you guys are all taking guesses at the cover art, and I don't want to say a thing. Now I remember what happened. Andy Pandy said it's a blueberry. Kind of looks like one, actually. That's what we should tell people. Do 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 do. Dragon Tamer asks, do you catch yourself hearing a sound being made by objects? For example, someone smacking a metal pole with their hand as they walk by, and think of it as a beat or song opportunity? Yes, and also I just like tend to imitate any sound. If a door creaks, I have to imitate the sound. If someone farts, I have to imitate the sound. I just compulsively, without thinking about it, without the space to intercept and prevent myself from making a fool of myself, will just automatically mimic sounds. Ghost Lee is in the chat. Lindsay Who's was Lindsay Who? Yeah, Lindsay Who was here earlier. My chat is frozen, so that's cool. Hang on, let me just hit refresh. Here we go. Moonfreya asks, oh, is Lou Whaling ever coming back? Dude, I totally forgot about Lou Whaling. Moonfreya, here's what happened is that the setup that I was using to run the reverb and the delay and everything was like really complicated to set up every stream. And so I've kind of just like abandoned it so that it's easier for me to hop on. But I wonder if there's a way I could do it. Maybe not on this stream because I'm not set up for it right now. But it's true. We got to bring back Lou Whaling. That's a classic. Okay, let's check out Toxic, and you guys can keep chatting, and we don't have to talk just about the song, but I thought this was so cool. Just wanted to share it with you guys.
Baby, can you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape.
That's crazy. As soon as I heard that, I mean, just hold on. I gotta just stop it. Just the idea. I'm ruining the mood, but yeah, Lindsay Who, was it good? It was really good. I will say, if you don't like, personally, I thought it was too scary, and I usually don't find things too scary, but I'm also not like into horror movies and stuff. I just found that the story was fantastic. The performances were great. The creative direction, the cinematography, everything about the show was amazing. But I was just so fucking on edge the whole way through the season. It was just way too fucking scary. And I get it. It's totally valid. They did it super well. But for my taste, it's like, I just wish it wasn't so scary. You know what? I usually don't understand. Like, I always like spicy food. As spicy as you can make it generally is fine with me. And I always hear people like, oh, I just wish it wasn't so spicy because it's delicious. And I never understood those people. And now I fucking get it because I wish that show wasn't so goddamn scary. But it's really good. Oh, you're right. I am thinking of True Detective. Wait, no, am I? Which one's the one? You're totally right. I'm thinking of True Detective. Shout out Adam Golan, who somehow read my mind. Okay, yeah, Hot Glue Gun said it. Yeah, yeah, holy shit. Thank you. Fargo? Okay, you know how like lions and tigers we mix up? I like people mix up in their heads, like I mix them up, or like elbow and shoulder and like those kind of things. Fargo and True Detective. Don't fucking ask me why, but it's basically the same show in my head. I think it's because they're both anthological. Each season is its own storyline, and they both are kind of a little different than what you usually see. I don't fucking know. That's my bad. Thank you, Hot Glue Gun, for flagging that. No, the last season of Fargo was fantastic and it was not too scary at all. It was really, really, really good. Anyway, yeah, as soon as I heard him do the like, but then instead of going, doing the octave down on like a cello or a double bass or something, I was like, okay, that's fucking cool. Sick.
There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it. Too high, can't go down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now?
So cool. Really tasteful. Yeah. And then they hit you with the high octave on top of the low one. So juicy. And then the strum guitar just like robotic.
And I know what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic?
So
It's
cool.
getting late to give you all. I took a sip from my devil's call. Slowly it's taking over me.
I have to say, a really good placement in a TV show can be a great way to discover a song. In this case, this cover was made by the composer who makes all the music for the show, or most of the music for the show. But yeah, like a TV show is a great context, I think. A good TV show is a great context to discover a song. Same with a movie. But yeah, this is fucking awesome. I'm trying to think if there's any other cool song. I mean, I've saved so many interesting songs. What else is cool? Oh, I think what was this? Where did I save that? No. Yeah, Slow Pulp. This was a cool one. I really like this. Maybe there's a video. The other thing is I often don't know. I don't like look up songs on YouTube until I'm on stream. This is the song. Ooh, a live performance on KEXP. I feel like these performances are always good.
Thank you so much for joining us live on KEXP. I'm sure.
Yo, did we ever watch Akin Kanalang on stream? Chat, did we ever watch Akin Kanalang?
Cheryl Waters.
Let's watch this and then maybe we'll check that out. And then maybe I might wrap it up after that because there's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm glad to be chilling. Audrey's here in the chat. What's going on?
Appreciate you
Vinny,
so much
what's
being
up?
here with us today. You can learn more about KEXP online at kexp.org and help support all this great programming and discovery with a gift anytime at kexp.org.
Mossy K, thanks for
We're
stopping by.
listener-powered,
Hope you joined the
and we learn
Discord.
about
If you're
great
not
new
in there
bands
already,
every
you might
day,
be.
Like this one, who we love so very much. It's Slow Pulp live on KEXP. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you for having us.
Oh my goodness, we're so happy to have you here and absolutely love the new album Yard.
Oh,
and
wow,
I'm so
wait.
excited-
Oh, I thought this was going to be just the song that I was looking for, but this is like a whole 20-minute performance. Did anyone put time codes? Thank you. Oh, they don't do Gone 2. Why did this come up? Okay, but I want to watch this performance, but I kind of wanted to share this one particular song that I know I really like. Oh, wait. Oh, this one's different. Hang on, this one's at home. Does this one have gone to? Is that why they didn't do it more recently? I'm just gonna play you the song. Oh, is Gone To the album? It's the name of the album, but it's the name of one of the songs, right? No, the album's called Yard. Full album. Oh, okay. I don't understand what's happening. But anyway, this song is cool, okay? Finally, get to play it for you. Oh, it's a cool visualizer.
I guess it's 5 after.
Like, are you kidding me? It's so rare that a song just gets me like, I got the feels. I was 2 seconds in. I'm fucking shook. I love when a song can do that. That's crazy. So efficient.
I know that you are impatient. I guess it's 5 after 9 o'clock.
Wow. How did they do that? It's just like the perfect melody, chords, arrangement. I'm bringing it back. I'm like that DJ that keeps bringing it back.
I know that you are impatient. I guess it's 5 after 9 o'clock. Another day that I've wasted.
Yeah, the voice too.
It's better if you fight it off. Is it not what you came for? I never know what I want. Could you come back tomorrow? You shake it off, but keep it in. Do it the same way you always did. I wonder how you've been. You say forgive and then forget. Is it not what you came for? I know it's getting late.
What?
Could you want me tomorrow? Or is it gone? Is it gone? I'm living in
I mean,
between fears.
it's just great. It's just great. Okay, let's go see that performance. I kind of just want to see whatever the first song is, I guess. Where was that? Those time codes. Here we go. 43 seconds. Yeah.
She seems so ambitious, talking, she's spitting, and I think I know what I'm missing. There's nothing better. Watch out for heaven. Fly out the
Why is it so nostalgic?
new sheets. I wanna bake out on the concrete. There's nothing better. Keeping it together.
The Wolverine said, "Do you like the Cranberries?" Yeah. What's that one song they have? That big song? I think so. Zombie. I mean, yeah. Zombie's a fucking. That's a perfect song. I feel like. Yeah. Oh, and Linger. Linger. That's a fucking sick song. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Cranberries. In that case. Yeah. These guys are awesome, dude. Pigeon said, "I am 11 again." Right? Like, why does it feel like that? It's the naked sound of the vocals for me, for Sissisi. Yeah. It's so simple. It's so like raw. It's like it doesn't need to be fancy. The ingredients are good. The structure is good. The songwriting's good. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's you guys seen the guy who like he does like a demo of how to harmonize different ways you can harmonize to linger? It's a TikTok though. Hang on. TikTok linger harmonies guy. Come on, YouTube. Come on, or Google, I mean. Is it this one? No. What is this? Yeah. Okay, so this is great. I love this video because he's trying to fundamentally what he's doing is demonstrating different ways that one could harmonize to a song. But the effect is that the whole thing is like really, really fun to listen to. Like it kind of like works as a sequence, even though it's like a demo. Oops. Dude, TikTok needs to fix their website. This shit is crazy. I feel like I can never throw on a TikTok without having to like click 17,000 times to like watch it the way I want to watch it. But any fucking way. Just kidding.
Was it just a game, but I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
So good. But why is the song so good? So good. You know who else does a good cover of this? Let's see if it's on YouTube. Marrow. Ooh, did she do it on Tiny Desk? That would be fucking awesome. Let's check. Did someone put the time codes? Yes. No. Okay, she didn't do it. It's so funny how YouTube's like, yeah, that song, but like, just fucking, just. Oh, the Cranberries did it on
Thanks, guys.
Tiny Desk. Why is everything so loud today? Linger, of course. After 2 seconds. Here we go. Let's just do that. Who better than the actual Cranberries? 12 years ago, Tiny Desk's been going. Okay, this is the last song we're gonna listen to, guys. Then I gotta head out. I feel like it's a good walk-off song.
If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart. It's ruining everything.
What a fucking melody.
And I swore I would be true. And honey, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? But I miss so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you.
God
You
damn.
got me wrapped around your finger.
Ooh.
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
There's good songwriting and there's good fucking songwriting.
I thought
This is brilliant on every fucking level.
but I was wrong. I was wrong. If you could get by, trying not to lie, things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you always really knew. I just wanna be with you, and I miss so deep. You know I'm
Great performance.
You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
It's great.
You know I'm such a fool for you.
All right. Okay, chat. I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat for pulling up. All of our favorite folks who always show up, the regulars, the whole squad, all the mods. Big shout out to the mods. Shout out to all the members, everybody who's a member, everybody who gifted today, who tipped, who donated. Appreciate you guys so much. Everybody who's here right now, all the new people who decided to pull up and check it out. Thank you for pulling up. Please, if you weren't here when I shouted out earlier, I'm going to shout it out one more time. The Discord is where it's at. Let me throw on bullet time while I do my little closing speech. The Discord is there. The party never stops. Pull up. Bring your best vibes. It's a lovely place to be. Shout out to everybody who chatted today, and also all the lurkers who are just quietly watching right now. And appreciate you guys too. Thank you so much for streaming the music. Thank you for supporting me. Appreciate you guys. Could not do it without you. And thanks for another lovely, lovely stream. So much fun. Dragon Tamer, thank you for the 5. It says you should try out for America's Got Talent. Well, who knows? Maybe. Thank you very much. Always excited to have the time to come say hi to you guys and hang out. It's always so much fun. And have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Okay, bye-bye.
Nobody to talk to, I'm high up around.